we got we got a decent injury list without making too many excuses. There's a bit of what we've got left as well, but that brings opportunity, exposure to players as well, where they can go and grab that opportunity. We're going to have some players exposed for the first time this weekend, and some's earned and some's because of what we got, and I'm excited. Sometimes that's the best position to be in because we're going to be all out attack and go after every moment. We've got Angus O'Brien fit for selection, and we've got Kai back from Wales, and unfortunately that 13-game block in the pre-season has hit us quite hard. We've got quite a few long-term absences that we're going to miss this weekend, but again that just brings opportunity for youngsters to be exposed, which I'm excited about. Yeah, it was, and he's like an Energizer bunny now running around the place. He can't wait for the weekend to get some game time under his belt. We'll play Kai in what we believe is his best position at the moment for us. He's super pumped to be back. He's been in constant communication this week because he had to train with Wales on Tuesday, but he was superb in training today, and he looks like he's got a spring in his step. You can see, obviously training at Wales helps physically for these boys and enhances them, and we've got an excited Kai Evans ready to go this weekend. Yeah, mainly our back row. Our back row have been a bit battered, but that'll give exposure to some young back rowers and maybe another hooker playing in the back row. But look, it's opportunity for me, and I can't wait to see us go out and just fight for each other. Training's been intense. Again, we have to get better. We got one eye on where we need to get to, and that'll be shown in our selection with some youngsters playing. It's tough, isn't it? They're a well-coached team. They lose an international team, and they bring an international team in to replace them. So that comes with obviously time in the saddle with them, developing players, but also they've got a lot of experience overseas players that they're able to bring in for this period, and that comes with budget luxuries, I guess, that hopefully Welsh Rugby will get to one day. So what we're finding, bigger men win collisions on these surfaces, and then that creates speed of ball. So you have to stay in fights longer. You watch Glasgow defend; they're very detailed in sticking together in this system. So there's no chink in their armoury, which means there's always two men in a tackle holding people up or fighting on ball. And one of our biggest work-ons has to be our carry height, for instance. We want to generate quick ball against them because we want to stress them. To do that, we can't give them opportunities to slow us down, and we need the opposite. If they're going to carry low, is how we get on the ground early as possible and slow that speed down. And that's been a big focus for us this period. How do we slow ball down in games? How do we win more collisions when the opposition got the ball? And play on two artificial patches, which should enhance our attack, but also speed of ball we've got to control. We've got to look past the games to make sure our core group of players, our youngsters, have a service for this period to really focus on their development, because they're going to be important come next year. But also the games are important because we want to get as many points on the board as we can. Fixtures have fallen tough, Glasgow away and Ulster away, and without your internationals it's pretty tough because they have decent squads, and we know the challenge is going to come, but we're going to go after it as much as we can, and we're going to try and attack every moment with and without the ball.